Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, once in a generation there comes a film that makes the whole society say, um, Borderlands is that film for this century, for this generation. I saw the trailer and I was like, oh god, that looks awful. It looks like a rip-off of Guardians of the Galaxy and not Rogue One, not Rogue Squadron, Suicide Squad. And I'm just like, why do they keep doing this? It's like, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy did well, and Suicide Squad, I think, was perceived as doing well, but I don't think it made a lot of money. And people, it's like they can't have their own ideas. It's like they can't try anything new or original, so let's just do what the other person did. So some executive thought it'd be great to make a live action version of this game, and everyone hates it. It had like 0 reviews, and then Grace Randolph was actually contacted, allegedly, supposedly, by the company to say, can you please do a review of this? We need reviews now, because they knew she'd do a positive review. And she didn't want to do that. She felt she was being used, but then she didn't want to be unfair to the film because she did like the film. So parts of it, she had been on a Joan Crawford bent recently, and she really appreciated Cate Blanchett doing this role and how she played it. And she did a review, and a positive review, and she put a positive review on Rotten Tomatoes and got it up to 3%. Because everyone hates this film, apparently. It's awful. The trailer looked bad, just like a rolling cliche of tedious, obnoxious characters and over-the-top, self-conscious, self-referential. We're just making fun of ourselves and making fun of this whole thing, which just disrespects the whole genre and everything about it. Just nothing works. I mean, I like Cate Blanchett's wig. Of course, Cate Blanchett is, from Australia, so she's amazing and we love her, but is she doing this role ironically as a joke? Does she just need the money? Did she want a big Marvel payday because all the serious art films she does don't make her any money? I don't know how this happened. That's the big question. How did this happen? How did these actors, how did this cast get sucked into this? Now, Jamie Lee Curtis, don't personally like her, kind of met her a few years ago. She's a Hollywood machine. She is just not a... she deserves this film. But I don't think the other actors do. Jack Black, I don't know, he just threw his friend under the bus after he made some Trump comments and got cancelled because he didn't want to sacrifice things like this that he's got going. So a lot of people are trashing him. I don't know what to make of all of this. I really don't know what to make of all of this. A lot of these superhero action films I don't think are great. I've been watching some of them for the characters, some of them for the actors, some of them just because it was what was on that week when I used to go to the movies every week. It's just like, this is what everyone's watching. Now I own all these films on DVD, all the Marvel films. I've not watched a single one of them since I bought any of them. But I'm going to have a marathon because I don't remember half of them. And I'm just going to start from Iron Man and go over again, which kind of works because now we're reevaluating Tony Stark because he's about to become another character, or Robert Downey Jr. is going to be portraying Doctor Doom, and no one knows, does Tony Stark turn into Doctor Doom in alternate reality, or does... This is more interesting than the film that I was supposed to be talking about. From what I hear, it's awful. No one likes it. Everyone's going on about it. It is... Sometimes people just pile on because that's the trend, that's the thing. The chuds just put out their notes to all the other chuds. This is what we're going to attack. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to say. These are our talking points, our themes, whatever. And then other times something is just universally hated. So this film may be that film. Dan Morel, or whatever his name is, who I usually like his reviews and his videos, he said that the Jack Black character, which is some sort of droid, is the most annoying character in the history of cinema. More annoying than Jar Jar. And I just watched Star Wars for, May, 4th of May, a couple of months ago, and got a refresher on how annoying Jar Jar is, and he's worse than him, apparently. So I don't know how this film happened, how it's this bad, how so many people could be involved and no one turned around and said, unless they were trying to make a film so bad people would watch it just to trash it and laugh at it, and try and sort of do both and be subversive by being conscious of what it is, but really sort of embracing what it is by being unapologetic about how bad it is. Were they trying for that sort of vibe? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've just seen the trailers and been like, that looks bad. And now everyone's like, yep, it's bad. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the trailer and the reaction to Borderlands. I don't know who's actually seen the film yet. A few people have. But yeah, I just don't understand how this happens. And then we have the situation now where we've lost this whole middle range of films that were sort of low budget and creative and interesting. And now we just get either low budget independent films that people make outside of Hollywood, or we get the big Hollywood blockbusters that are mostly just regurgitating or sequelizing or cannibalizing things that have already been done and established, and it's just every film has to make $1 billion and cost $250 million, and cinema's just a mess at the moment. But people still like to go to the movies, so it's not over, it's not done. The death of cinema is, greatly exaggerated, but there's real issues at the moment, and COVID and the strikes and all that have just made it worse, and made Hollywood really double down the studios of how they think they're going to make money in the right way to do it. It's a mess. I'm just going to sit and wait, and hopefully it sorts itself out.